So, in today class, guys, our next topic is network architecture. Anyone who can tell me what do you mean by network architecture? Any idea?
Network design.
Exactly. Network architecture means generally, let's suppose if you have a topology and how your device is getting connected and how your device are arranged in your network. That is called network architecture. Clear, everyone? Tell me. Understand? For example, let's suppose if you are working in any company. So definitely there is some architecture. Yes or no? Everyone. Yes, na? So this is called network architecture. Clear? It presents the logical and structural layout of networking system and the related hardware device such as router or switches. It means network architecture basically tells us how your devices, either router, switches, firewall, APs, how your devices are connected and how your devices are placed in your network. That is called network architecture. Clear, everyone? Tell me. Now, there are some types of network architecture. There are some types of network architecture. The first type is called, guys, three-tier architecture. Three-tier architecture. Three-tier means what? Three-tier architecture means your network architecture is divided into three parts. Three-tier architecture means your network architecture is divided into three parts. Getting my point? That is the meaning of three architecture. Clear, everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
Okay. According
Yes,
to
sir.
networks are divided into layers, or you can say tiers, to make them easier to understand. One of the traditional method is called three-tier architecture. Three-tier architecture means generally your network, complete network topology is divided into layer. So there are how many layers, guys, in three-tier? Three layer. First one is access layer. Second one is, guys, distribution layer. And third one is called core layer. So in three-tier architecture, there are how many layer, guys? Three layer. Access, distribution, and core. Clear? Access layer is known as, guys, bottom layer. Access layer is called bottom layer. Why? Because on access layer, generally your end devices are connected. End devices means your computers, your printers. So these are called end devices. Getting my point? So end devices are connected with the access layer. Distribution layer is called middle layer. So all the traffic which access layers which receive, they forward to distribution layer. Getting my point? So that's the reason this is called middle layer. And this is called core. Core is called, guys, top layer. And basically at core layer, generally you guys will get high-end devices. And the use of that high-end devices is it forward your data to the ISP end or internet side. Getting my point, everyone? Are tell me, understand?
Yes.
So in the architecture, there are three layers. First one is access layer. Second one is distribution layer. And third one is core layer. I already mentioned here some points. See here, guys. I hope you guys are able to see this picture also. Right, everyone? So see now, this is called access layer. Let's suppose these are end users. So your end users are connected with the access layer. Okay, and this access layer forward your all the users traffic to distribution layer. Okay, and distribution layer forward your data to core layer.
Core layers.
And at core layer, generally high-end devices are there. Clear, everyone? Can you tell me? Now, some points here related to the access layer, guys. Access layer is the lowest layer. I told you. Access layer is called lowest layer. In some book, you guys will get access layer is also known as workstation layer. Why? Because generally there, you guys will get your workstation, your end devices are connected. Getting my point? So that's the reason access layer is also known as workstation layer. Clear everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
This layer is the closest to the end user. I already told you. And it include access switches. Basically, in access layer, you guys will get the multiple switches that is called access switch. And through this access switch, and the role of this access switch is provide the connectivity to the end user. In yesterday class, I told you, what is the use of switch? To provide the connectivity in your LAN network. Yes or no? Everyone. So, access layer is responsible for provide the connectivity to your end device. Clear? Now, after access layer, there is a next layer, guys, that is called distribution layer. Distribution layer is the middle layer. That is called middle layer. And in some book, you guys will get distribution layer is also known as aggregation layer. Why? Because distribution layer works like a aggregator between the access layer and core layer. Getting my point, everyone? Tell me. Guys, what happened?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, distribution layer is called aggregation layer. Why? Because this is the middle layer and it works like an aggregator. It consists of multi-layer switches. Generally at distribution layer, guys, you guys will get the multi-layer switch. It means it works like a L2 as well as L3. And generally at distribution layer, what we are doing, generally we are providing the quality of services also. What is quality of services? Anyone? Any idea? Quality of services means, first of all, guys, try to understand. Let's suppose this is road. This is road, and on this road there are multiple vehicles are there, and lots of traffic is there. Let's suppose if there is one ambulance, definitely we will prefer this ambulance first. Yes or no? Everyone? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because this is priority. This is more priority. Yes or no? Similarly, here in case of quality of services, let's suppose if there are some packets or some data which is very important for us, definitely we will prioritize this data to process. Getting my point? And it can be possible because of the quality of services. Okay. So generally quality of services is also configured on distribution layer. Clear everyone? Understand? Tell me. It connects multiple access switches and manage the flow of traffic between them and core layer. Guys, try to understand what is the meaning of this line. Everyone, please focus here. Let's suppose this is my floor. On this floor, let's suppose how many users are there? 200 users are there. Definitely, on this floor, there is a one hub room. And in this hub room, there are switches. How many switches you guys need for 200 users? Who can tell me? Tell me. Around 5 or 6, right?
5.
Okay. So it means all the 200 users are connected here. Clear? But this is my data center. Try to understand the scenario, guys. In data center, there is one layer 3 switch, and that is called distribution layer switch. Getting my point? And in data center, there is a one router that is called core layer. So what will happen generally? All the 200 users are connected with this device, and that is called access layer.
Access layer.
That is called access layer switch, or you can say this is called access layer. Fine. And there is a fiber, and this fiber is connected with here
Distribution switch.
distribution layer switch. Getting my point? So actually, let's suppose there are five switch. There are 5 fiber. One fiber is there, like this. It means this distribution layer switch is getting all the packet of the access layer switch here. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Are
Yes.
switch, L3 switch is getting all the 200 users packet receiving na here. It means this device must be powerful because this device needs to follow, or this device needs to process these 200 packets. Yes or no? These 200 users packet. Getting my point, everyone? So that is called distribution layer. So it means this distribution layer switch receive all the packet from these 200 users. What this device will do? This device will again forward this packet towards router, and this is called core layer. And on this device, you guys will perform the routing. On this device, what you will do? You will perform the routing. Either you can use the router or either you can use the switches also. Layer 3 switches we can use. Getting my point, everyone? Tell me. Understand?
Yes.
So basically that is the scenario. Either, let's suppose if there are 5 switches, either you can connect all the switches fiber like this, or either we have a concept of stacking. We can perform the stacking also. What is stacking? Why we need? If you guys want to know in very detail, I will share one video with you. Definitely it will help you. Clear? But in real scenarios, there are concept of stacking. Clear, everyone? We are not connecting each and every switch to the fiber because the cost of fiber is also high. Understand, everyone?
Hello?
Sorry?
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Rahul.
Sir, I have one question, sir. In data center, sir, firstly we install router or core switch, right? From there, we transfer data from to distribution switch.
See, first of all, on floor, there will be an access switch. On access switch, either your access switch is connected separately or in a stack. Okay? In
Right,
stack, there is a fiber. Okay? The one end of fiber is connected with the stack switch, and other end of this fiber is connected with the distribution layer switch.
Right, sir.
Okay? And this distribution layer switch is receiving all the 200 users packet here. 200 users are forwarding the packet to the switch, and switch is forwarding this packet to distribution layer. Okay? And on distribution layer, we already provide the quality of services and multiple things. Let's suppose if in 200 users, let's suppose 50 users are, let's suppose, working in video conference. 50 users are working on data. Getting my point? So definitely for you, which packet is more important? Definitely this one. Yes or no? Everyone. Yes?
Yes, sir.
If you are, let's suppose, searching anything on the browser, and let's suppose my job is on video call, and let's suppose on calling. So definitely calling data is more important. Yes or no? Everyone. Yes?
Yes.
So
Yes.
what we will do as an engineer, you have to configure the quality of services. And by the help of quality of services, you have to prioritize these type of packet. So it means when this switch receive both type of packet, this switch prefer which one? This one first. Getting my point? And forward this packet to the core layer. And at core layer, either you have a layer 3 switch or either you have a router. It depends upon company to company. But generally, you guys will get the layer 3 switches. Clear? Everyone. And on layer 3 switches, there we will configure here routing, and there are multiple things. And by this way, we will forward this packet towards the ISP. Clear, everyone? Tell me.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
These 3 layers are imaginary layers, or is it a physical device like you have told, right? A layer switch.
Sorry? These 3 layers?
These 3 layers are imaginary, they are separating, or?
No, that not imaginary. Yes, basically these 3 layers are logically separated, not physically.
Okay.
It means the switches or device which you are using on the floor, okay, na? That is called access layer. Because on access layer, there are that switch is directly connected with the end users. Getting my point?
So switch is the middle layer, correct?
Sorry?
So switch is the middle layer, is it?
Which one? This one?
Switch. End users are using computers and all. These are
yes, end users. This is called end user. This is called end user. Access layer means the switch which you are using here on this floor. That is called access layer. I'm not telling you this computer is called access layer. No. Access layer means the device or the switches which you are using at the floor. By this way, by the help of that switch, you are connecting this end user. Getting my point? That is called access layer.
Okay.
Yeah. And this access layer is finally connected with the distribution layer, and this distribution layer collect all the traffic from the access layer, and according to the quality of services and many things, it will forward this data to the core layer. Understand? Everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And core layer is the topmost layer, and this is called, guys, backbone layer. This is called backbone layer. Getting my point? Why this is called backbone layer, guys? Basically, every packet, every traffic at the end receive at which layer? Core layer. And this is the responsibility of core layer to route that traffic towards the ISP. Getting my point? So that's the reason core layer is called which layer? Backbone layer. Understand? Everyone, tell me. Now, next is, guys, two-tier architecture. And I just tell you one thing. This is the most popular architecture. Maximum scenario you guys will get the nowadays two-tier architecture. Getting my point? Everyone. So that's the reason this is the trending architecture, you can say. See, the two-tier architecture is the popular network design nowadays. Okay? Because in two-tier architecture, how many layers will be there? Two. How many layers will be there, guys? Two layer only. Clear? In two-tier architecture, how many layer? Two layer. One is access layer, and second one is in three-tier architecture. There are how many layer, guys? Access, distribution, and core. But in two-tier architecture, first one, it will be same. But in two-tier architecture, these two layer combine and called collapsed core layer. These two layer combine and create one layer, and the name of that layer is collapsed core layer. So see, na, collapsed core layer. This layer combine the function of traditional core layer as well as the distribution layer into a single layer. Understand, everyone? Tell me. Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
So basically, in two-tier architecture, you guys will get how many layer, guys? Two layer. First one is access layer, and second one is collapsed core layer. Every function of access layer is exact same. There is no changes. Okay? This layer is the closest layer to the end devices. Now, if anyone asks you, tell me at access layer, which type of component and which type of device you guys will get. You can tell at access layer, first thing we will get, that is called access switch. Yes or no, everyone? Yes, na? Array, at access layer, which device you guys will get? Access switch, na? Because all the end users are connected with the access switch. Next one is WAP. WAP means, yesterday class I told you, WAP means wireless access point. You know, na, at every floor, there are multiple APs. Yes or no?
Yes.
If you guys remember in yesterday class, I asked you this question is, let's suppose your laptop is connected with this AP. And let's suppose if you are searching anything, I asked you, na, is your traffic go with the firewall or not? Then previous class, I explained you the scenario. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Same way,
Yes.
please remember this. At access layer, generally you guys will get two types of networking device. First one is access layer switch, and second one is WAP. All the access point belongs to which one? Access layer.
Access layer.
Now, next one is, guys, collapsed core layer.
Core layer.
Core layer is combination of both core layer as well as distribution.
Distribution layer.
Yes or no? Yes, na? And basically, collapsed core layer simplifies our network. Why? Because one layer is now less, na, everyone? Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Collapsed core layer, these powerful switches handle the aggregation traffic. Yes, basically in collapsed core layer, generally you guys will get the high-end switches. And the function of that high-end switches is to works like an aggregator between access layer and core layer.
Core layer.
Understand everyone? Even in some companies, you guys will get the router also, but in maximum case, you guys will get the L3 switch, Nexus switch.
This Nexus.
Understand? See now, this is the topology. Access switch, this is the tier 1, and this is called core and distribution. So that's the reason it is called collapsed core layer. Clear everyone? Understand? For
Yes.
example, I can tell you in my company scenario. In my company there are 10 tower. In every tower there are 5 or 6 floor. Okay, on every floor more than there are 500 users are there. It means on every floor there are a hub room. Yes, in hub room there are multiple switches are there. Okay, and all the switches are in stack. Let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 switches are in one stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 switches are in the one stack. Basically, generally, guys, the concept of stack is we connect all the 5 switches with the stack cable. Okay, na? If you want, I will tell you, I will explain you later in the very detailed way what is the use of stacking. Otherwise, I will share one video with you. Definitely, you guys will watch. Then you guys will understand very better. So, all the switches are connected with the stack cable. Okay, and when we connect all the switches in a stack, it means all the 6 switches behave like a one switch. So it is very easy for the network administrator. So what you can do, if you can configure anything on one switches, automatically on all the switches, automatically it will configure. Let's suppose I create here VLAN number 10 on this switch, automatically on every switches it will create. Getting my point, everyone? So it makes the works very easy for the network administrator. Getting my point, everyone? So that's the reason we have a concept of stacking. Okay. So in my case, in my scenario, in my company scenario, what is the thing? This is the access layer, and at this access layer, access level of switches is there. Okay, there is a fiber connectivity, and this fiber is connected with the L3 switch. Okay, Nexus switches, and this is called, guys, either you can say distribution layer or either you can say collapsed core layer, because we have a only 2 layer. Okay, and there is the L3 switch, and this L3 switch is receiving the fiber cable from each and every floor. Let's suppose there are 10 floor, 10 tower. On every tower there are how many floor? Let's suppose 2 floor. So it means how many fibers will be there? 10 into 2, 20, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me. Yes, na? So it means at this collapsed core layer, we have a 2 or 3 switches. Okay, and in these 2-3 switches, we are getting the fiber connection from every floor. Getting my point?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in core layer switches, we can increase or decrease the number of ports.
Yes, it depends upon your company architecture.
Okay, sir.
Okay, everyone. So that is called, guys, 2-tier architecture, and generally this is very trending nowadays, because maximum company you guys will get the 2-tier architecture. The next one is, guys, spine leaf architecture. This is the example of tier 2, because spine leaf is also behave like a tier 2. In a spine leaf architecture, there are 2 layer. One layer is called spine layer, and second layer is called leaf layer. One layer is called spine layer, and second layer is called leaf layer. Leaf layer just like a access layer, and spine layer just like a core layer. Understand, everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
See now, spine. This is the top layer. This is the top layer, and basically at a spine layer, generally we are getting the heavy traffic, and generally you guys will get their high-end switches like Nexus 900 series switches. Getting my point? And at a spine layer, the responsible. What is the responsibility of a spine layer? Generally, spine layer switches get the all the traffic which is coming from leaf layer switch. Getting my point? And tell me, see na, at access layer switch is getting all the traffic from the end user side, and that access layer switch is forwarding all the traffic to distribution layer. Yes or no? So it means that distribution layer is accepting all the traffic from the access layer. Similarly, here there is a leaf layer. Leaf layer behave like a access layer, and all that, and it means this leaf layer is closest to the end user. Yes or no? Yes. It means all the traffic leaf layer is receiving. Leaf layer forward all the traffic to which layer? A spine layer. It means a spine layer will receive all the traffic from the end user, through leaf layer. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, na? See,
Yes.
this is the example. These are the end users. This is called leaf
Leaf
layer,
switches.
and this is called spine.
Spine.
Clear, everyone? I hope you guys understand. Now, next is guys SOHO. SOHO means S means small office, home office. Basically, SOHO means generally SOHO we are using in a small offices. Small offices, or let's suppose in home as also you can say, but generally not home. You can say in a small offices generally we are using SOHO architecture. Clear, everyone? Understand? Now, what do you mean by SOHO? Generally, in SOHO, you guys will get these type of component. Routers, switches, one access device. So generally, you guys are get these type of devices. If let's suppose your organization is little bit advanced, then you guys will get one firewall also. Getting my point? But generally, in SOHO architecture, you guys will get these type of thing. Getting my point, everyone? Tell me yes or no. What is the use of router? What is the use of router? Router provides the internet connection. Yes or no, everyone? Basically, by the help of router will receive the packet from your internal network and send this packet to the public network. Yes or no, everyone? Yes. So this is the functionality of router. By the help of router, it provides you the internet connection. Even in some company, router behave like a firewall also. In router, behave like a firewall also. Now again, you guys will ask, sir, how? Guys, basically on router channel, multiple things, generally, there are multiple things we can configure. For example, let's suppose ACL. We are configuring na ACL, yes or no? Do you guys have any idea? ACL?
Yes.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Basically, what I'm trying to say, in SOHO architecture, generally you guys will get these type of component. Router. One component is router. What is the use of router? First use of router, it provides you the internet connection. Understand? I told you in previous class, router receive your LAN packet and forward to the public internet. Getting my point? Yes or no? Tell me. Yes, na? The first use of router is it provide you the internet connection. And second use of router is, in some case, you guys will get router behave like a firewall. Router behave like a firewall. It means it can block something or it can allow something. For example, there is a one technology called ACL, access list. Okay. So we can configure ACL on the router. ACL means ACL is just like a policy, guys. ACL is just like a policy. We can configure these policy on a router. Let's suppose I configure allow 10.0.0.1 deny all. It means what? Let's suppose if any packet came, source IP is 10.0.0.1. When this packet will reach on the router check the policy, and according to this policy, 10.1 is allowed or block? So router will allow this one. Let's suppose if router receive any packet from 20.0.0.1, router check the policy. Router check first one, 10.1 is allowed, and rest all are denied. Rest all are denied. So finally router will block this and it denied it. So this packet cannot reach in your LAN network. Getting my point, everyone? So these type of scenario router can on router you can perform. Are clear, everyone? Tell me. So in SOHO architecture, you guys will get generally router, switches. I hope you guys already know what is the uses of switches. Access device. Access device means, for example, you guys are using in your office laptop, PC, printer. So these are called, guys, end devices. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me. So that is called connected access device. Clear? For example, Sina, I already given one example. See, these are the employee laptop. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me. This is the wireless access point. It means all the employees are connected with the wireless internet here. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me. Yes, na? Because
Yes.
these are laptop user. These are laptop user. These are laptop user. Now, in your company, let's suppose there are some desktop user also. Let's suppose these are the desktop user. And for desktop user, you need which type of connection, guys? LAN connection, na? Yes or no? Array, for desktop, in desktop, you need to connect the LAN cable, na, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na? On laptop user can connect through the Wi-Fi, but how you can connect in the desktop? For desktop, you need a LAN connection, Ethernet cable. Okay, na? So all the users are connected with the Ethernet. And finally, the Ethernet is connected with the switch. And this access point is also connected with the switch. Yes or no? There are one server. Server is also, let's suppose, connected with the switch. In your company, you are using the one firewall here. There is one router. So guys, see, this is the example of
SOHO.
I hope you guys understand, everyone.
Yes.
Okay. Next, there are one more. I think this is the last architecture, that is called the on-premises architecture and cloud architecture. Premises architecture means anyone? Premises architecture means, guys, let's suppose this is your office. In your office, let's suppose there are some data center. In your company, there are router, there are switches, there are firewall, there are PC. Everything is physically present. It means your company already purchased it. Getting my point? And that is called which type of architecture?
On-premises.
On-premises architecture.
Premises.
It means on-premises architecture means you have a physical access. Yes or no? On all the devices. Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Yes,
Yes.
na? So what are the benefit here? Benefit means, let's suppose for security reason, let's suppose for premises architecture, who is responsible for your security? You are the responsible for the security because you are direct access your device. Yes or no? Because you are the owner of your device. So you guys are responsible for your security. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me. Understand, na?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It means all the IT resources like server, storage device, software, router, switches, everything is physically located at your company or office or in data center. Clear, everyone? You
Yes.
have to buy, install, or maintain every equipment by yourself. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. You have complete control on your hardware. Yes or no? Because
Yes.
this is present in your premises, right? And you are responsible for securing your equipment and data also. Yes or no? Yes. Either
Yes.
you can use firewall or anything. By this way, you can protect your data. But right now, you are responsible for your data and security. Are understand na? Even
Yes.
for the cost or maintenance, upgrade, for everything, who is responsible? You are responsible. Understand, everyone? Tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
Now next is cloud architecture. Cloud architecture means, what is cloud? Who can tell me? Cloud is nothing. Cloud is just like a technology. Cloud is just like a technology. Who provide what? Who provide you every physical hardware on the internet, or you can say cloud. You do not need to install anything in your premises. Getting my point, everyone? Tell me. Yes, na? You do not need any
Yes.
physical hardware. Understand? You do not need to think about your security. You do not need to think about your physical hardware maintenance, upgrade, nothing. This is not your responsibility. Getting my point? Everything is present on the internet. What you need only? You need only proper internet connection. That's all. Understand, everyone? Tell me. Clear na?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. See, there is one term that is called CSP. CSP means Cloud Service Provider. What is CSP? CSP is nothing, guys. CSP is a company. CSP is a company which provide you the cloud services. I hope you guys are aware about the AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud, GCP, like this. Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
So basically these are called CSP, Cloud Service Provider. Getting my point? So these are the company who provide you the cloud services. Clear? Everyone. So that is called CSP. I hope you guys are aware about the VM also. VM means virtual machine. So basically, generally, in maximum case, you guys are accessing the cloud by the help of VM. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, what is the use of VM? Let's suppose I am using my laptop. Can I install 2 windows in my laptop at the same time? No. But on VM, I can install, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
VM, I can install 2 windows at the same time. There is no problem. Yes or no? Everyone tell me. Is it possible or not?
Yes. Sure.
Yes, it is possible. Are you getting my point? See, what is this? I open my VM. That is called VMware Workstation. Getting my point? See, na? This is VMware Workstation. And here, I already installed GNS also as well as EVNG also both. It means I can run both OS at the same time. There is no problem. Getting my point? So that is the benefit VM is providing. Understand? Everyone. Are you tell me?
Yes.
There is a one more terms in cloud. Generally, you guys will get SaaS.
Sad.
What do you mean by it? Software as a service. Is a cloud computing model where you access software application over the internet rather than installing on your computer. You do not need to install the application on your computer. Even by the help of internet, you can access these type of application. For example, Google Workspace, Microsoft 365, Salesforce. So these are the example by which you do not need to install it on your device. Google Workspace, I hope everyone is using. Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
Tell me, yes, na? We do not need to install, na? Everyone. Tell me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So this is called, guys, architecture. I hope you guys understand the architecture. Everyone. So basically, we discuss 3 type of architecture. What? Access layer architecture, distribution layer architecture, core layer architecture. That is called 3-tier architecture. After that, we discuss 2-layer architecture. In 2-layer architecture, first one is access layer and second one is collapsed core layer. Right? Na? Collapsed core layer is made up of core layer and distribution layer. Yes, na? And the last one is spine and leaf architecture. Spine and leaf architecture is an example of tier 2 architecture. Spine and leaf architecture is an example of tier 2 architecture. Okay, na? It looks like very same. In spine layer is called, guys, top layer. Right? Na? That is called core layer. Here you will get the high-end switches. And in leaf layer just like a access layer. Leaf layer just like a access layer. Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Yes, na? And after that, we discuss about the SOHO. In SOHO is called, guys, small offices architecture, right? Na? In small offices, generally we have a router who provide the internet connection. And in some case, it works like a firewall also. It provide the filtering functionality. Yes, na, everyone? There is a switch. By the help of this switch, your end users are connected here. Yes or no? There is a access point. By the help of access point, your wireless device are connected. Are you tell me? Yes. No?
So I have one doubt.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Oh, in one office there will be so many LAN connections, right? So all these LAN connections will be directly connected to switch, or is there any other device to connect
No,
these?
all
LANs?
the devices are connected with the switch.
Yeah, okay. Actually,
Previously there are one device that is called hub, but nowadays we are not using hub because hub is not an intelligent device. Okay. Switch can unicast, multicast, and broadcast the packet according to the type of your packet. Okay, but in case of hub always broadcast. So that was the problem. For example, let's suppose I use hub here and let's suppose all the PCs are connected here. Let's suppose this PC is from IT background, this is HR background, this is sales background, this is IT background, HR background, and let's suppose finance background. Let's suppose this IT person wants to communicate with this one. They send the packet here. What Hub will do? Hub will broadcast towards every department. See now, is there any relation here on these department? Why what these department receive this packet? There is unnecessary utilization of this bandwidth, yes or no, everyone? Yes,
Yes, sir.
unnecessary utilization of bandwidth. And let's suppose if this IT person sending any critical data to with its colleague, but everyone is receiving it, yes or no, everyone? Right now.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason nowadays generally we are not using the hub. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now let me check. Next thing is, guys, physical interface and cabling type. Anyone know what do you mean by physical interface and cabling type? Physical interface means how your network device looks like. Yes or no? Are tell me. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na. For example, this is a lady. Maybe it's possible if you watch this lady originally, then definitely it looks like different. And when let's suppose after makeup, this lady looks like complete different. Yes or no? Tell me.
Mhm.
Is it possible or not? Yes, it is possible. Can I do same thing here in with the help of network device? Tell me. I asked same question in my previous batch. You know, one student what I get answer. He told me, sir, actually let's suppose we have a one switch, and this is the layer 3 switch. And you know, na, in layer 3 switch, I told you in previous class, there are generally you guys will get either 24 or 48 ports. Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
Let's suppose there are here 48 ports. Okay. In a switch, na, generally you guys will get the one network module also, where generally SFP is there. You know SFP?
SFP.
Yes. Basically, in
Yes.
SFP, by the help of SFP, there is a fiber connection. I just tell you one more thing. Guys, I told you, na, let's suppose this is my floor. There is access switch, and on access switch, there are fiber connected, and this fiber is connected with the distribution layer. You know, na, I told you right now.
Yes.
But this fiber, you cannot connect this fiber directly in the switch, guys, because in switch, generally, LAN or Ethernet cable you can connect. Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
Fiber you can't connect. If you want to connect fiber, you need one converter that is called SFP.
SFP.
Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
You need SFP. Okay, and as you need to install that SFP where? Basically, in every switches, na, there are one module that is called network module. What? Network module. In network module, there you can insert the SFP. And in SFP, you can connect the fiber cable. Getting my point, everyone? Understand? Yes or no?
Yes.
I can show you just a minute. Let me check it. See, is it visible? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes, visible.
This is called network module. And this complete network module will insert inside the switch. And see now, when you insert the network module, this network module is providing you 1, 2, 3, 4 extra ports.
Four.
Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
Previously in a switch, see na, previously in a switch, how many ports are there? 48. But when you insert the network module, how many ports extra? 4.
4.
And here you need to insert the SFP. What? SFP. Are you understand?
Yes.
SFP.
And every model is a NIC.
This one. This is called SFP, guys. Okay. Here you need to connect the fiber. Getting my point? Here you need to connect the fiber.
5.
Okay. The complete thing will install inside the network module. This one here. Understand, everyone? Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So what I am telling that time, one student told me, ki, sir, in a switch there are 48 port, and let's suppose if when I insert the network module, 4 extra port will be there. It means the complete thing is changed. Is it fine? Tell me.
Complete thing is not changed, only add-on is there.
Exactly. Complete thing is not changing, guys. If you are using the network module, it means it's just providing you the 4 extra port, nothing else. Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
Okay. See, basically physical interface means,
Sir.
guys. Yes, please.
Excuse me.
Yes, please.
If we change the model, this is a NIC, new NIC, or because each NIC has its proper MAC address.
If you change the NIC,
MAC address, yeah.
bro,
Is a
actually
NIC.
right now we are not changing the NIC. That is called network module. That is not NIC card.
Okay. So the switch will keep his MAC address, not change.
Yes.
Okay.
Base MAC address will be same. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Now, I hope you guys understand physical interface means. Physical interface means how your device looks like. And cabling type means every device has different type of cabling. Yes or no? Yes, na everyone? Every device have different type of cabling. Okay. For example, I mentioned here 2 examples. You know, there are 2 type of switch. First one is called modular switch and second one is called stackable switch. What do you mean by modular switch? Anyone? See, modular switch are the switch which generally we are using in the large network, which are made up of multiple slots. See, na, in this switch, you guys are getting na multiple slot. Everyone, tell me, there are multiple
slot.
Is this a rack or full switch is there?
No, this is the complete switch.
Okay.
You just need to add the module here. This is not the rack.
So in one switch itself, we can add this many ports.
Yes, here we can add the many ports according to your requirement.
Okay.
My point, everyone. So it means this allow you, I already written here, guys, this allow you customization and expansion by adding various module. You can add multiple module here according to your requirement, and number of ports will be increased automatically. For example, additional port you can increase, power supply you can increase, cooling system you can increase. So these things you can easily modify. Getting my point? And generally modular switch you guys will get maximum 99% case in the data center. Where? In data center. Getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes.
Understand? So Sina, why I am telling this one? I told you about the physical interface. Sina, this is the physical interface of this switch. So it means for this switch, if I compare with the any catalyst switch, definitely the physical interface is complete change. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
na? In stackable switch, let's suppose you cannot add the things, but here in modular switch you can customize according to your requirement. It means the physical interface or physical appearance of this switch and this switch is completely changed. Yes or no, everyone? So that's the reason I told you physical interface means how your device actually looks like,
Yes.
and cabling type is also depends upon the physical interface. Understand, everyone? Tell me. This is
Yes,
the
sir.
image of Cisco Catalyst 9400 series, guys. Now, next is stackable switch. What do you mean by stackable switch? A stackable switch means the switch generally we are using for the smaller network. Where, guys? Smaller network.
Network.
And this switch can easily be stacked. It means this switch you can easily use in your stack. I told you, right now, stack. Let's suppose right now on my floor there are 200 users, and let's suppose I need 5 switches. Okay, so you guys have 2 options. Either you can connect 5 switches independently. Everyone, please focus. Either you can connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 switches independently. In my data center, there is one distribution layer switch. Understand, everyone? Tell me. Clear?
Yes.
So either you can do one thing. In this switch, you can insert one network module. In every switches, you need to install one network module. In network module, you have to insert one SFP. Tell me, yes or no? SFP.
Yes.
And in SFP, what you need to do? You need to connect the fiber cable. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And this fiber cable is connected with the distribution switches. Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is the first scenario. But see, na, is this scenario looks like fine? No, this not looks like fine, guys. Why you are using why you are first of all wasting so many ports? First thing. First question is why you are wasting so many ports here? And second thing, why you are wasting lots of fiber here? Third thing, why you are wasting lots of SFP and network modules here? Getting my point? So these are complete waste. But yes, it will work. But see, na, is this feasible? No. This is not feasible. Getting my point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me. So in this
Yes.
case, what is the solution? Solution is we will manage all the switch in stack. Where, guys? In stack. Tell me. Understand? Yes or no? In stack, generally these switches are connected with the stack cable. There are one cable that is called stack cable. Okay, stack cable connected like this. This switch is connected with this one. Okay, this switch is connected with this one. Okay, this one is this one, this one, this one. This looks like this one. It means now the complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are how many switches? 5 switches.
5 switches.
Now all the 5 switches will not work like a independently. All the 5 switches works like a single switch.
Single unit.
Or you can say single-handed. Getting my point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
It means if I change, let's suppose among all the 5 switches, one switch which is called, guys, primary switch. What is primary switch? How? We will discuss these things very detailed way. This is the complete different thing. But please understand, in one switch, there will be a one switch that is called primary switch. Let's suppose this is the primary switch and secondary switch. Getting my point? So if you did any type of configuration on the primary switch, all the secondary switch automatically configure. You do not need to take control each and every switches one by one.
So one
Getting
doubt,
my
sir.
point?
In
Yes.
this, when these all switches are connecting together in a stack, these are connecting through LAN cables or
No, this is not connected with the LAN cable. These are connected with the stack cable. And you can Google it. I think the speed or bandwidth of the stack cable is, I think, around 32 GB. You can Google it. Maybe it will slightly up or down, but yes, around 32 GB.
It is a serial, yeah?
Sorry?
It is a serial. Serial.
Yes.
Sir, can we do stacking by that LAN cables also?
LAN cable, bro, actually right now, till now I didn't did it, but maybe I don't know. You can Google it, but generally there is a stack cable.
Yeah,
Because
sir.
see, the scenario is, let's suppose if we are connecting the 5 switches, definitely the bandwidth is quite high. Yes or no? If there are 5 switches, it means in every switch there are 48 ports. 48 into 5. How many users you can connect?
Right,
Imagine.
sir.
Number of users
Yeah.
will be very much, right now, and all the
Yeah.
users traffic will be very high, right?
Right,
And
sir.
all the
Right.
switches behave like a single switch. Yes or no?
Right,
Yes.
sir.
So if you are using the LAN cable, let's suppose LAN cable provide you how many bandwidth? Getting my point? It will the problem. So that's the reason we are using the stack cable. Basically, stack cable bandwidth is quite high, around 32 GB. You can Google it. Okay,
Yes.
everyone. Now see, actually what I'm trying to say, guys, in my previous scenario, when I configure all the switches one by one, in this case, I need to connect from all the switches through the fiber cable. Yes or no? Everyone. Yes? Are you tell me? Yes, na? Now I
Yes.
do not do these type of thing. Now all the switches behave like a single switch. Okay. So what I will do, I will connect one module here, network module here, and one network module here. Or either on any switches, there is no problem. Now again, you guys will ask, sir, why you are using two network module if all the switches behave like a single switch? Right, everyone? Maybe interviewer will ask you this question. But what will be your answer? Guys, right now I am installing the network module on two switches in only, and you can install on any two switches because of the, you can tell me, redundancy. Let's suppose this one is connected with this one and this one is connected with this one. Let's suppose in any scenario, it goes down. It means all the end user who is connected with these switches lost the connectivity with the internet. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me. Yes, na?
Yes.
Because if this link goes down, the complete all the 5 switches lost the connectivity because all the 5 switches behave like a single switch. Yes or no, everyone? Yes, na? So that's
Yes.
the reason for the redundancy purpose we are using how many network module? At least 2 in a stack to avoid these type of thing. Clear, everyone? I hope you guys understand it. Are you tell me? Clear, na? So that is called, guys, stacking. Clear, na? Everyone, I hope it's clear to all of you. Stacking. Are you tell me? Yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes.
And stacking provide you many things. Let's suppose if number of users increase on your floor, definitely you can add one more switch in your stack. Are you tell me yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
See, I already written here, guys. The differences here, modular switches and stackable switches. First one is large chassis with multiple slots for the module. Yes, in modular switches, you can insert multiple number of slots. Yes or no? Yes, na? If you want expansion, you can add multiple number of slots here in modular switches. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes, na?
Yes, sir.
But in case of stackable, you can't. A smaller unit that can physically stack together. It means here you can increase the number of users by the help of only stacking. There is no concept of adding more and more modules. Getting my point, everyone? Tell me. In modular switch, if you want any types of expansion, how can you expand, guys? You can insert one module, it will expand. Yes or no? Yes. But in case of a stackable, let's suppose 20 more users come on the floor. What you will do? Do you guys insert the module in the switches? No, there is no slot, guys, for the extra module. Getting my point, everyone? In this case, how can you expand your network? You need one extra switches. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me.
So
need
one doubt. So suppose there is 200 users. For the 200 users itself, we can use this modular switch. Is that possible?
Bro, actually, na modular switches we are using in the data center because the cost of modular switch is quite high. In one modular switch, you can purchase 10 these type of switches.
Okay.
Okay.
So is
Guys,
that possible, you're saying?
yes, it's possible. But for business perspective, company will not or never do these
Okay,
things.
so there is no use of buying so many switches. Instead of that, we can buy one modular switch, correct?
No. Actually, modular switches cost is quite high. Okay.
Oh,
Guys, do you guys understand the expansion? Everyone. Are you tell me yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Again, I am telling. This is my floor. This is my floor. On this floor, modular switches is there. On this floor, stackable switch is there. Okay. Let's suppose 200 users are there. 200 users are there. All the ports, let's suppose right now in modular switches is full, and all the ports on my stackable switches is also full. Okay. Now, let's suppose on this floor, 20 more users came. 20 more users came. How can you expand your network? In modular switch, what you will do?
Will
Different
sir
modules.
New
buy
line card.
modules?
In modular switch, you just insert one more module. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Tell me.
Yes.
Yes, na? But in case of stackable,
We will
One
sir
more switch.
use a stack cable
New switch.
and one switch.
yes, in stackable, you need one extra switch, and you can add this extra switch in this stack. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
That is the thing I want to tell you. Port density, I hope you guys understand. In case of modular switch, number of ports is high, and in case of stackable, there is a limited. Right na? Are you tell me? And physical footprint means in modular switches, you need a separate cooling system. I told you, na, generally modular switch you guys will in the data center. You know, na, in data center there are lots of fan, AC and everything, temperature, everything, right na? But in
Yes.
stackable switch, the maintenance is low compared to the stackable. Sorry, modular. Clear? Everyone, tell me. Tell me yes or no. Yes, na?
Yes, sir.
So sir, in stack cable switches, we don't need cooling. Much
No.
cooling.
Who is telling this one? No. Exactly, we need cooling. But what I am telling, the maintenance of stackable switch is less compared to the modular switch.
Right. sir.
Okay. When you
Yes.
go in the data center, na, you see for a modular switch, there is a separate cooling system for particular this switch. But in case of stackable, let's suppose in your hub room, there are 10 switches are there. There is only one AC in your hub room or like that. Getting my point? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
why I'm telling the maintenance of stackable switch is low compared to the modular.
Right.
So
Clear,
such
everyone?
switches are just plug and play or need to configure also?
Sorry? No. Everything is need to configure, not plug and play. Okay. Now come on, cabling type. Cabling type means, guys, cables. You know, na, every connectivity is there by the help of cable. You know, na, these things, everyone. So basically, in your network infrastructure, generally we will get two type of cable, guys. Either fiber cable or either Ethernet cable. Either fiber cable or either Ethernet cable. Understand, everyone?
Yes.
Fiber cable, generally there are two type of fiber cable. Single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. And in Ethernet cable, you guys will get there are two type of Ethernet cable. One is coaxial cable and second one is twisted pair cable. Clear, everyone? Arey, tell me. Understand, na?
Yes.
So these are the type of
Yes, sir.
cable. Fiber cable or Ethernet cable. Generally, you guys are get these type of cable. Fiber cable are again divided into two category. One is single mode and second one is multi-mode. Ethernet is coaxial and twisted pair. I already written all the things here, guys. I will share these things. You guys can read it. Definitely, these are the complete theoretical part. You guys will read it. You guys will understand. Clear, everyone? Fiber cable. Fiber cable is made of, guys. In fiber cable, there is a glass core. You know, na, surrounded by a material that is called PVC or Teflon. Do you guys ever see the fiber cable or not?
Yes.
Everyone.
I saw.
Yes, sir.
You see,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
this type of fiber cable. Understand, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So basically the middle one is called, guys, core. Okay, and this middle one is covered by a Teflon or PVC. This middle layer is called, guys, core. That is made up of glass. That is made up of glass. So that's the reason, you know, na, fiber, the handling of fiber cable is quite risky. Yes or no? If you bend it, then definitely it will break. Yes or no? The maintenance of fiber cable is quite risky because inside there is a glass core, and this glass core is prevented, or you can say surrounded by a PVC or Teflon. Okay, and in fiber cable, what are the signal? Light signal.
Lights.
And this is the troubleshooting step. I can tell you one scenario. When I joined the company, there was one incident. There was issue of the fiber. There was issue with the fiber. Okay. So actually, let's suppose if you are getting these type of issue, how can you identify your fiber is working fine or not? Let's suppose this is the access layer switch. This is the distribution layer switch. Every ports are up here on the switch. All the 24 or 48 ports are up, but all the users are not able to access the internet. Maybe there is a connection issue here because these ports are up. There is no problem. So if this one is up, it means definitely there is a problem here. Yes or no, everyone? Tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, na? And this is
Yes, sir.
cable. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
So as a network engineer, what you will do? First of all, you guys will check the network module. Network module is working fine or not. First. Second, you guys will check the SFP cable. Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes. Yes,
Right,
sir.
na? You can change the SFP, right? Let's suppose SFP is also fine. Then last one, you guys will check the fiber, na? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What you will check in fiber? Generally, you guys will check in fiber, light is coming or not. If light is coming, it means this fiber is fine. If light is not coming, definitely there is a problem with the fiber. Are you getting my point, everyone? Yes or no? These
Yes, sir.
are the troubleshooting step in real scenario. As a network engineer, or either you are working in the service desk, generally we are doing these things. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And you know, fiber cable carry the data in very long distance. You know, na, everyone, these things. And fiber cable follow some standard Ethernet rules. These are called this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. What is the meaning of this one? This is the meaning of this is nothing. This is called bandwidth, guys. This is nothing. This is called bandwidth. Understand, everyone?
Yes.
Tell me, guys, what happened?
Yes, sir.
This is called bandwidth. Okay. For example, here written 10 base F, 100 base FX, 100 base BX. What is this? These are called Ethernet standard. These are called Ethernet standard. If you don't know, I already mentioned here everything here, guys. If you guys read it, definitely you guys will understand. See now, 100 FX. This is an older standard of 10 Mbps. It means if you are using 10 base F Ethernet standard, it means you guys will get how many speed? 10 Mbps. But nowadays, generally in fiber, we are not using this one. Clear, everyone? Understand? Tell me. 100 base FX means how many? 100 Mbps. 100 Mbps. But there is one more thing. If there is a FX, it means it will use for the multi-mode fiber. I told you, no, there are two types of fiber, single mode or multi-mode. Tell me yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na? So this is standard 100 base FX standard works at which one? Multi-mode fiber. And it provide you how many speed? 100 Mbps. Tell me yes or no? Understand? 100 base BX. It provide you how many? 100 Mbps. But it use where? Single mode. Where you will use? Single mode. Understand? Tell me. Clear?
Yes.
You guys can read it. You guys will understand. Okay. This one is 1 Gbps. This one is also 1 Gbps. This one provide at multi-mode fiber and it will provide you on single mode fiber. Clear? Everyone. Tell me yes or no. These are nothing. This is called Ethernet standard. Tell me why you guys are so silent. Tell me why you guys are so silent. I am asking
Yeah,
to you.
listening, trying to understand.
It looks like everyone is sleeping. Nabil?
Yes.
Sleeping?
No,
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 no.
no, I don't.
Okay. Said, are you enjoying, guys?
Yeah. No.
I don't think you guys are enjoying. How's the Joes, guys? Where is your Joes?
Is my
Don't
voice
worry.
audible?
I know you guys are what you guys are thinking. You guys are thinking, shit, these are the boring things because these are the theoretical things. Yes, I am also thinking like this, guys. But these are the part of your syllabus, so that's the reason I am telling you. But generally, we are this is the human nature. Generally, we are enjoying. Let's suppose whatever you are learning, whatever we are doing lab. So in this case, generally we are enjoying. This is the human nature. I already suffer these things, so don't worry about it. But what I am telling you, there are some things which are important. I am not telling everything is important because you are not going to use everything in your real scenario. Getting my point, everyone? But yes, there are something which will help you in the real scenario as well. Okay, but so that's the reason. Please revise it. I will share the PDF with you. You guys can revise it. I already mentioned only and only the thing which is important for you. I already remove each and everything that is unnecessary. Clear, everyone?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I told you about there are two type of fiber. First one is single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. I already written the here differences between single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber.
Multi-mode.
Okay. The one thing you guys have to remember, single mode fiber generally we are using for the long distance.
Long distance.
And multi-mode fiber generally we are using for the short
Short.
distance. For example, I told you, let's suppose in my company, there are 10 towers are there at same zone. Okay. So, and let's suppose tower 1, tower 2, tower 10, tower 1 to tower 10. And let's suppose in tower number 11, there is a data center. Which type of fiber I will use? Exactly multi-mode fiber I will use. Yes or no, everyone? Yes,
Yes.
na?
Yes. Yes.
So generally here in this case, we will use multi-mode fiber. We are not going to use single mode fiber. Yes, we can use, but you know, na, single mode fiber is, the price of single mode fiber is quite high. Okay, na? So that's the reason we are not going to use single mode fiber. Are you clear, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na? For example, let's suppose my company is one branch is Noida and one branch is Delhi. Here we will use single mode fiber.
One more.
Here I can use single mode fiber
Mhm.
because it provides you how many distance? You know, up to 80
80
kilometers or more. Here I can use, and multi-mode fiber provide you up to 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
Okay. Single mode fiber has I told you na, in a fiber there is a core, you know na, this is the core, and through this core exactly your data is traveling. Yes or no? Tell me yes or no. Yes na?
Yes.
Let's suppose this is my bottle. Let's suppose this is my bottle, and in this bottle, let's suppose this is the hole, and again this is my bottle, and in this bottle, let's suppose this is the hole. This bottle has a bigger hole. Yes or no? Tell me. Yes, na? So if this bottle has bigger hole, it means, let's suppose if the water is flowing from this bottle, definitely from this bottle, the speed of water will be high compared to this one. Yes or no?
Mhm.
This is the physics thing, na? You guys tell me. You guys understand or not? Not. What I'm telling,
Yeah,
It would be a big pressure.
yes, because of the big pressure. Because of the big pressure in this portal, the size of there is a small hole, but here there is a big hole. So flow of water is higher na here because of the pressure, and pressure of water is lower here. Getting my point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na? See na here. Similarly, in single mode fiber, smaller hole diameter is smaller, but here in multi-mode fiber, diameter is larger.
Larger.
Getting my point, everyone? So that's the reason speed of data in this mode is faster compared to this one. Are tell me, higher bandwidth, na, it provide you higher bandwidth and it provide you lower bandwidth. Very clear,
Sir,
everyone?
in single mode, sir, light is also directed, na? That's why speed will be higher.
Yes, you can say. Clear, everyone? Understand? Are tell me?
Yes.
Single mode fiber is difficult to handle and multi-mode
Yeah.
fiber is little bit easier to handle.
Under.
Clear? So basically, this is the difference between single mode fiber and multi-mode fiber. But again, I am telling you, please remember only 2 points here. This is very important. Single mode fiber, where we are using, guys, for long distance or short distance? Long distance. So, multi-mode fiber we are using in short distance.
Shortest distance.
Single mode fiber will provide you high bandwidth or low bandwidth? High bandwidth.
High
And
bandwidth.
multi-mode fiber provide you compared to single mode low bandwidth.
Low bandwidth.
Clear na? So these things you guys keep in mind. Interviewer will ask you a little bit. Interviewer will maybe it make it complex. Maybe interviewer will ask you like this. Let's suppose I'm working in any organization, and that this organization based on, let's suppose, in any special economic zone, and there are, let's suppose, 10 towers are there. So in this case, you guys are using the multi-mode fiber or single mode fiber?
Multi-mode.
Multi-mode fiber, because your all the tower is present in the single economic zone. Na? It means beyond 2 kilometers, sorry, inside the 2 kilometer. Yes or no? Yes. So you will use multi-mode fiber. Let's suppose if your company branch is Noida, second one is Delhi or somewhere else, then you guys will use what? Single mode.
Single.
Even let's suppose my one branch is Noida, second one is Bangalore, and if there is a fiber connection, which type of? Single mode. Which one, guys? Single mode. Are they clear now, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now next one is, guys, Ethernet cable. I hope maximum guys already know about the Ethernet cable. You guys know na Ethernet cable?
Yes.
No? Yes, LAN cable. Yes, Ethernet cable. Connected device such as computer, phone, router. Generally, we are connect na these devices through the Ethernet cable. We know these things, right? Na? Tell me. Now, the main thing about the Ethernet cable is types of Ethernet cable. Generally, there are two types of Ethernet cable. First one is coaxial cable. Coaxial cable. Guys, this is coaxial cable. And I hope all of you guys know where we are using this type of cable. Where? In cable TV. Yes or no?
Tata Sky.
Yes.
Yes, Tata Sky. These are cable TV. So generally, where we are using the coaxial cable.
Coaxial cable.
Understand? This is the central copper wire.
Copper
Right now? And this is surrounded by a metal, insulating metal. Yeah? Right now? Tell me yes or no?
Yes, yes.
So that is called coaxial cable.
Coaxial cable.
Okay? Coaxial cable is a type of Ethernet cable. Okay, everyone.
Yes.
Now next one is, guys, twisted pair cable. Twisted pair cable. Twisted means what? Twisted means if two wire is there, if two wires are like this, are twisted, it means this is called twisted, na everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
A twisted pair cable is a type of cable made up of two insulated copper wire and which is twisted together. Which is twisted together. Let's suppose if anyone asks you, what is the use of twisted here? Because it reduces the external interference, guys. It reduces the
Interference.
external interference. Are you getting my
Interference.
point, everyone? Yes or no? You know, na?
Yes.
It also follows some Ethernet standard. First one is 10 base T, 10 base 100 base T. 10 base T means it provides
10
you 10
Mbps.
Mbps speed. It provides you 10 Mbps speed. And if there is a 100 base T, it means it provides you 100 Mbps
100
speed.
Mbps.
Understand? In yesterday, I think when I do the lab in packet tracer, I saw you na, there is a fast Ethernet. Yes or no? Fast
Yes.
Ethernet means it provides you how many speed? 100 Mbps.
100
And if you are
Mbps.
using the Ethernet cable, it provides you how many speed? 10 Mbps.
10
It means this
Mbps.
cable is 10 base T standard. And this cable is 100 base T standard. Are clear everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, na?
TP and EUD.
Again, twisted pair cable also divided into two categories. Twisted pair cable again divided into two categories. First one is STP, shielded or unshielded. Shielded means nothing. Shielded means there is extra protection. Or unshielded means only it is twisted. There is no extra protection.
Protection.
Clear na? So that is called STP and that is called UTP.
UTP.
Kina? STP cable have extra shielding such as
Foil.
foil, copper cover like this. Understand? It provides you extra protection from the electrical interference.
Interference.
Clear? And what do you mean by UTP, guys? UTP is a type of what? Twisted pair cable. But here, there is no extra shielding. Are clear na everyone? So in UTP cable, only these are twisted na everyone? Tell me. Right na? Are these are twisted. Are tell me yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, these are twisted. And only these twisted thing provide you the extra benefit from the external interference. Clear everyone? Are tell me.
So where we can use UTP or STP differently?
See, basically, na STP or UTP generally, these are the you are using the LAN cable.
Yes.
Yes, that is called STP and UTP. Okay, na?
Yes. But differently
Basically,
where we can use?
STP is little bit the cost of STP is little bit higher compared to the UTP. Nothing else. Okay.
So in our office we can use either
Yes,
STP or
in
UTP,
office generally we are using that one. Both we are using. If your company have lots of money, they use STP. If your company is garib, then you use UTP.
UTP.
Currently in my company I had only about UTP, but when I started my career in ISP, that time I heard about STP only.
Yes. Okay. Guys, the next one is guys, Ethernet media. What do you mean by media? Media means, let's suppose this is me, this is you, I and you. Both are talking with each other. Whatever you are telling, I am able to hear. Whatever I am telling, you are able to hear. Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me yes, na? And this is possible because of the air, na? Because air is the medium, right, na, everyone?
Yes.
Whatever I am telling, my voice is going in air, na? That's the reason you are able to hear me. Tell me yes or no? Yes, na?
Yes, sir.
You know, na, at space there is no
Yes.
air. At space there is no air. But if two people are trying to talk on the space, na, they cannot talk because there is no medium. Yes or no? Everyone. They are using different technology for exchanging their understand everyone? Yes or no? Understand, na?
Yes.
So media means they provide you the medium. Media means it provide you the medium to exchange your data. Are you getting my point, everyone?
Yes.
So basically there are two types of medium. First one is point to point or either shared.
Shared.
Point to point means what? point to point means when there are two devices and both two devices are directly connected with each other. That is called point to point.
Point to point.
Clear, everyone? When there are two devices and that two devices are directly connected with the single cable, that is called point to point.
Point to point.
In point to point, is there any chance of collision? No. There is a very less chance of collision, guys. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Understand, na? Because there are only one link. This link is not shared by anyone. Yes or no? Yes, na? There is a single
Yes.
link. So there is a very less chance of collision. Even in the point to point, you guys will get the better performance also because only these two devices are utilizing the complete link. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 These two devices are utilizing the complete link bandwidth. So that's the reason you guys will get the better performance.
Performance.
But in real scenarios, guys, generally we are not using the point to point. Why? Because let's suppose if there are 200 users and for 200 users, if we are using that point to point link, it means every device is connected with each other. So definitely this is quite expensive. Yes or no?
Yes.
It will be quite expensive. Getting my point? So that's the reason we are generally avoiding the point to point. Understand, everyone? Even not only this, first one is the first demerit is expensive. Second one is it is very complex to manage. As a network engineer, this is very tough task to manage. Lots of cable will be there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Tell me yes, na? Imagine like this. Let's suppose there are 200 computers on your floor and every computers are connected with each other. Computer 1 is connected with the computer 2, computer 1 is connected with the computer 3. See,